Imagine coming across this thing. Someone would think they've just dished the car. Look at it. Busted windows, no tyre.
Still he does.
I was up the main road. Now I'm going back into it. We're going on a rescue mission now.
Proudly supported by Opus Campers, Ultimate 9, Superior Engineering, GME, and in part by.
So it is a Friday afternoon. I've just hit this Chichester State Forest. It's not too far out of the town of Dungog. We had some lunch and stocked up on fuel and final supplies in town, and then yeah, we're heading out into the forest now. It's a very hot day. When you hit the forest too, you come to the Chichester Logging Museum where they got some old machinery there, so we had a bit of a look around that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, from there we'll drop down into one of these main camp areas, like 4 out here. You got like Currawong, Frank, Van Creek, I forget the names of them all. So we're gonna head down here. We're gonna find a nice base camp for the weekend and get set up.
Joining us on this trip, we have myself, Demi and Zephyr in the GQ Patrol with the OP2 camper trailer in tow. Laken and Jasper in the Jeep, a fresh addition to the channel, an FZ 105 series driven by Demi's brother TJ, and then Dad or Gary up the back in his GU Patrol.
He taught me driving the manual. It's been a while. Nearly stalled it a couple of times already, and I've been in the car for about 5 minutes. Going across the water now.
So we have arrived at our camp spot. This one is Currawong, and this is the 4-wheel drive access one. So as you saw back there, you got a bit of, knee depth water crossing to get across it, whereas the other one is like a 2-wheel drive. Anyone can get out there. We have the whole place to ourselves, which is good, but it is only mid-afternoon on a Friday, so more people may filter in as the weekend arrives. But this is very nice out here. We're gonna get set up camp. We're all set up camp. We are just going to sit around and relax for a little while. It's been a massive week. I'm exhausted. It's good to be out the bush. Dad's having a nap in his swag, and the boys have found a log over there they're going to chop up, so I'll go see how that's going.
I'm too scared.
Fire's going. Time for a swim down here at the creek before we lose sunlight for the day over that mountain there. We have had a heap of rain a few days back. We're just coming off the end of that Queensland cyclone situation down here in New South Wales, so the water is still slightly discoloured, but it's looking pretty beautiful out there and heaps of flow. You excited for a swim?
Yeah.
You gonna swim like a dog?
Yeah.
You excited for a swim?
Yeah. Is that nice?
Yeah.
Again?
1, 2, 3, go!
Say go, Mum, go. So refreshing.
Yeah.
Is that good, Zeffy? So refreshing. Go back up to the fire and get warmed up.
Ooh,
Hey Zeph,
Huh?
what's for dinner?
Nah.
Snacks? What's actually for dinner?
I'd call it a chicken Hawaiian burger.
Delicious. You're welcome. Potato, mushroom, chicken, pineapple, baby spinach, and then I'll put some sauce on.
I'm here for some chit chat.
You wanna update? Okay, I'll tell you. Well, camp spot's great. We've been driving through windy, bumpy roads, and my springs are stiff, so I've been bumping and grinding. But we're gonna go find some water spots. We're gonna find some tracks. Jasper's my passenger.
Yeah.
And
I'm the go passenger.
he's a goat or a passenger, whatever.
I mean,
All right, your turn. All right, what are we doing?
let's go interview TJ.
Okay.
So, how have you liked the trip so far?
So far, so good.
How's the 105?
Very bumpy, hence why I'm releasing the air in the tyres from 40 to 30.
And what's on the agenda for today?
Heading over to Ladies Well to go for a swim, some tracks.
Are you excited to be on this journey with us today?
Of course, I'm always excited. I'm excited to take this thing out, see what happens.
He's always excited, folks. You heard it here. So excited. Can't contain his excitement.
That's nice if he has to get on.
Oh, just setting up TJ's camera, making sure he actually gets to be part of this video. I'm driving a 105.
I'm in me brother's car. Oh.
I told you, it's about more.
I saw her talking now, my ears were burning. Her feet started walking now, they started turning. My eyes were half open, but she didn't see me there.
So as I said yesterday, our plan is to just base camp there for the whole weekend, leave our camp set up, and then from there there's a lot of cool things to explore in the area. There is 2 sections to this Chichester State Forest. We're in one, but today we're going to travel about, 45 minutes to the other section, which is where you've got Ladies Well swimming spot, which is an absolutely incredible swimming spot, one of the better ones in this region. So we're going to head there, check that out, have a swim, and then there's a couple of tracks there as well.
Put the car back in my pocket and I'm still here in my chair.
There's like 600 people here.
So I made it to Ladies Well. There is a lot of people here, but it's a beautiful sunny morning. The water is raging. We're going to get in there for a swim.
I'm ready.
I haven't felt the water yet, so
Have you?
it's going to be cold first. Yeah.
So we spent the morning swimming at Ladies Well. The water was pretty fresh, but absolutely beautiful in the sun. I do want to quickly share with you guys a warning though. After returning from this trip, we found out a man in his 20s had tragically drowned at this spot the following day. So condolences go out to his family and anyone involved in that situation. It is a reminder to make sure you are always keeping safe and swimming within your limits at places like these. After enjoying the morning, we had some lunch and then started making our way back to the other section of Chichester State Forest. There did used to be some other tracks in the Ladies Well area, but we had a bit of a drive around and they seemed to be closed or overgrown. On the drive back, we pulled up at the iconic Boot Hill. Not sure the purpose of this place or how it started, but there is a random farmer's fence that is covered in thousands of old shoes and pretty cool to check out. We didn't hang around too long though, as we were keen to hit the tracks for the afternoon. So I made it back to the other area and we've come in and we're taking on track number 1. A lot of these tracks out here are very overgrown and it's a very wet, muddy area. So there's a lot of mud, ruts and vines to contend with out here. But we're going to knock some air out of the tyres and then head out here deep into the jungle and see how we go. We've got a good lineup. We've got the GQ, the Jeep, and then TJ has got his freshly bought 105, which is a FZ 105, and what you just got 35 so far, and that's about it.
35s and barlock, that's it.
That's it, and then that's down the back in his
And a winch.
3 litre Patrol.
What's your tire pressure on this Jeep?
At the moment, it was 30. I'm going down to 6. I'm on 7.3.
Why are you going down to 6?
I'm going down to 6. I think Tyler's going down to 14 or 13.
On 30, we were sliding.
Correct. Well, we're lowering them down because we're sliding everywhere. But the reason why we're going to 6 and you guys are going to 14, that's correct. We're lighter. We've got nothing in the back, so we've done some calculations and we figured that if you're on 14, I'm on about half of that, then you're twice the weight, I'm half the weight, and I should get the same amount of traction. Yeah, last time you guys were on 15, I was on 15. I was just bouncing around. I could be completely wrong here, but I'm pretty sure.
We'll soon find out.
I do have bead locks as well, so like I can go to 6. If I want, I can go to 1.
You can go to like
I can go to minus.
You know what I worked out?
what?
Air down before you get on the muddy track.
Well, that would be common sense, yeah.
Because now it's a pain in the ass. And I was going to say too, these are the new Predator tyres that we're trying at the moment. So I haven't used them yet. Can't say whether they're good or bad. They do look pretty decent, but we're going to smash through some mud in them today. So we'll see how they hold up. I'm going to go down to about 14 in them.
What happened here?
Tyson's shitbox just randomly locks itself, and he got out of his car with the car running, and it's locked itself.
What are we going to do now?
He's trying to shake it loose. Shake it loose.
So TJ, with his new 105 FZ, well, essential locking is playing up.
We did already say this.
Yeah, okay. So anyways, you know the situation. I just called Alex. He said this first thing to do is if you have a coat hanger, which we don't, you get down in the driver's door, and he says not too hard to push the lock from there. We have fencing wire, so we'll try jimmy that up into something, and he said if that doesn't work, we're just going to smash the rear quarter driver's side, because he said they're pretty easy to find replacements cheap because everyone pulls them out to put gull wing windows in.
I'm just a girl in the world.
Keys were locked in the 105. No one really had any idea what they were doing trying to unlock it with wire, so we just decided to smash a window, and then we got to hit the tracks.
Halfway, bang bang, pull.
And they say, come on baby, you can do it.
Let's see the key. Woo!
We don't litter around here, so we got all our rubbish and put it in the bag ready to take to the rubbish tip.
I don't have lockers. I've got a can-do attitude and a wedge.
Oh, I'm so hot and sweaty. It's very humid out here. It's literally like being in jungle. Through that first muddy bit, dropping straight down here into another mud section. This one's a bit slippery. That's a slosh bit, that one. Flagon's up in the big Jeep. 35's a bit more diff clearance. Front locker. That's how it's done.
Yeah. Is it loud?
Yeah.
2 cars went up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very loud, wasn't it? Now it's Uncle TJ's turn. Is his car loud?
Huh?
Is his car loud? It is.
The boom.
Dad's broom's loud. Yeah.
You got a game plan?
No.
You know what I reckon?
What?
FZ on limiter.
Well, all the berries.
No, you do it the easiest out of all of us.
How come you took ages to get up there?
I cleared it out, you know, for everyone else, and then he just got stuck because he's a Jeep, but then, you know, it was good after that.
We've gone from frolicking in the swimming hole up there at Lady Well to a track here that'd be something you'd look for in Vietnam or similar.
Nailed it.
Yeah, first time I had to go on those 2 locks.
Yeah, so I don't think people know that. Your little secret weapon came in before this trip. You're now twin locked, you got a rear one as well.
The rear was grinding on the old standard diff, so we've stuck a locker in it, and that's the first I felt it, and it felt good to me.
Big difference.
That was mud hole 1 down, but we had no idea what the rest of this day had in store for us. I've done this track once before a few years back, but it had deteriorated a lot since then, and things are about to start getting wild.
We're out here in Vine Country, where the jungle fights back. There you go. They just took my mirror. Stole it from me. Unbelievable, mate.
That sounded like a fan straight through a fan shroud.
I think the bottom of the shroud is broken off. No, the fan's still all intact. It's just that
Shroud.
Yeah, it's just a shroud. No, I think we're good now.
We don't need a big garbage bag for all these parts.
Yeah, it's a shakedown.
Yeah, this is a shakedown trip.
Shakedown for the 105.
We're just shaking all the parts off his car, and then by the time we're done, anything he doesn't need, it'll be gone.
Yeah, at least we know what we do need.
You're so close. Jesus. Tyler went over here. Yeah.
Still on our way through the jungle. It's very overgrown in here. There's lots of mud holes. I've hit one now that's not too deep, but looks like an absolute slush pit. I sort of tried to sneak around the right, but I don't think I'll fit. So I'm just gonna both loggers in and just floor it through the middle and see what happens. Might be a bit of back and forth to get there. Wasn't even too bad.
Back to my maths on the PSI. We went down to 6, and it is like, hey, I thought the springs and the shocks were the problem, but maybe my tyres have just been too pumped up, because I am chilling in a Cadillac pretty much. Just showing these bloody patrols and Land Cruisers how it's done.
And the next corner was worse. Just need a bit of third gear. Straight in again. Oh, that's in a wall of mud. That's in a wall of mud. Like I go back and I go bang and I go forwards, and do I hit that harder?
Yeah, you can. It's just a wall of, you got a wall of mud here.
I'll go third gear, clutch drop. 496 on the EG2s. Dad. Yeah, I bloody caked the whole car in mud. Dad.
What the hell?
Patrol's making things look hard like always.
I reckon I need a Jeep.
Once again, I cleared it out for him, and Jeep diffs are half the size of patrol ones. So.
Excuses.
What the hell's that?
I suppose that's how you do it.
Did you get caked in mud?
Yeah.
That was just max effort.
Demi got got.
What's going on here, mate?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
Mud bath.
Yeah.
That's a custom window. It's still good.
The window situation is not holding.
I love that he expects me to get into this. Where's the door handle?
Welcome.
Princess treatment over here. There's a tree there!
So I just came through some mud down there that Demi filmed. I was up high here, so I had the driver's side in the rut, which meant I could come up around here, but TJ and Lakin didn't realise, and they're buried in the ruts over there, meaning they're kind of committed to this line now, which I think is like a winch wall, but we'll see.
I can't even see it, doesn't look that bad.
This looks that bad. This looks super deep.
Good luck to you,
I
sir.
only have one choice.
Good luck to you, sir. Oh my god. It is thick.
What do you reckon? One more?
You're almost there.
You reckon one more?
Full send it. Full send.
As expected, that bog hole did not work, so I said his options are winch or go all the way back and try and come up there. So he's going all the way back to try and come up the sideline. That Jeep is an absolute mess. His cars are caked in mud, which is not good for him, but we're all out here having a lot of fun. So that's the main thing.
Now! Stop. Now come up here.
Mate, it's all bloody happening out here. So that's TJ up on the high line. What is that, about 30 litres of FZ fuel burn. So now Lakin's going down to try and get up on that high line too, and then we can keep going.
I love the blood stain on your back.
Blood stain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leech took me out.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many leeches out here, but you know what's good about that? Well, it's not really because of that, but I'm happy there's leeches.
There's no mosquitoes.
There's no mosquitoes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I'd rather leeches than mosquitoes.
Same.
That's it.
That's the theory. What's happening,
I
babe?
suppose I could drive it, but I don't think so.
But why don't you try and drive it in the wind?
Yeah, I will. I just wanted to get my stuff out before I'm in there
Yeah,
stuck.
in the depths of hell.
Yeah, so we got up around the next corner, same thing. So what's happening on this track is you're coming up slippery ruts like that, and then you're in them. You can't get out of them,
We did.
and then look, another winch bog hole.
So what are we doing?
Well, I got a trap bag. Just going to get a recovery set up because once I'm in there, it'll be hard to get the recovery going. So I've got the winch gear ready, and we'll give her a crack. We'll winch that. Man, we are out here in the thick of the jungle. We're winching in. Main thing is just, you know, not going crazy with the throttle, but giving it that bit of assistance. I'm buried in ruts, so I got to make sure my wheels are straight too, which I can't really see, so I'm hoping someone will tell me if they're not straight. It just feels like it's dragging heavy on the divs. Well, who's next?
So you got out of one dilemma and into another one. Here.
Truck's that way.
Yeah.
Oh, this way. No good.
So I'm out of the, what happened, I winched, I made it up. Every hill climb's so slippery, so I got out of the winch and I was just like third gear pin sideways up here. And I sort of drifted into the side a bit.
Literally sideways.
We're trying to clear a vine so I can try and roar up out of here because it's pretty bad over that side. And Zeph wants me to open his... Coming, Zeffy! I'm coming! You know, the funnest thing about this is I got a 3-year-old in the car. I need my snacks, Dad! Can you open this, Dad?
Look at the absolute chaos going on here.
Jeez. It's very overgrown, Zeffy.
Hello. Hello, shawty. Face of... Oh.
Look at him, he's massive.
You can see where I was winching up out of that wall there. There's my diff drag marks the whole way. That's why I was struggling so much. Anyways, I'm way up there, past all this mess. So basically got big ruts. I think a couple of the boys are going to see they can get a straddle going from way down there somewhere and get up out and then go up that way. But if they can't, they're just going to be in it, into that winch, and then they're going to have to floor it up through that next bit where I was struggling there too, which is like just up around the corner. Anyways, it's coming up 5 o'clock. It's going to be a long afternoon. We're going to have to unbarra swap the 80 and just put the FZ back in.
Let's just make another car.
Yeah. Want this?
Yeah, I'll just something.
He's like, I'll just, yep, I'm doing my shot.
you got?
Wow.
Yes, Zeva.
What happened, Zippy?
He made it.
Yes. Oh my god.
It is overgrown up there. The worst of all the tracks. Doesn't even look like an opening.
How's that?
It's good. That was third gear, foot flat bump.
I feel like you're addicted to it now.
That's great.
So that's 2 cars successfully up. Lakin's up now in the Jeep. I think he's going to try for a straddle, but we'll see if he makes it. Otherwise, he'll be in this mud pit too. He nearly did a one and done. Oh. Yes, he made it, Zeffy. Just.
Well done.
Wow. You good? Oh, nice.
Mate, can't stop the 3 litre patrol. Can't stop it, Zevy. What time is it?
5:30.
5:30. You enjoying the family day out?
I actually am. I love this.
Everyone's covered in mud, we're thick in the jungle.
Leeches everywhere.
Leeches everywhere. But everyone's having a hell of a day. Are they saying Tyson's bog?
Yeah.
Are you saying Tyson's stuck?
I think I'm very stuck. I can start walking up with that recovery bag.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too much more because we want to get back to camp and clean up and cook dinner and all that. But yeah,
I'm
TK
gonna
is
swim
bogged.
today.
Look at this bloke's car. He's got half the forest on it. he's camo. We're gonna have to try and get it back on. Mate, we're not at camp yet. We've still got a bit to go.
He's got half the jungle in it.
Look at him.
He has smashed back window, no tyre.
You're a mess.
You're in Viet Cong with all that jungle on you, full camo mode.
Viet Cong.
Yeah, Viet Cong.
Vietnam.
That's Viet Cong's. You need to go further up because we need to get you flat.
Yeah. This is just the epitome of first time full driving.
Who gave him the keys?
Hey guys, TJ's just got stuck and is bogged, and now we have to winch him out, and his entire car is surrounded in vines, and he looks, you know how we said we're going through a bush? I think he is a bush.
So they're just going to try and winch him up onto the flattest ground they can find. I'm walking up ahead a couple hundred metres to my car, and I'll drive back because I got tools, and we'll, I don't know, he doesn't have a spare. So that's good of him. And GQ, not the same size rim, different stub pattern, whatever it is. So we're going to have to try and get that tyre back on the rim, or he's leaving his car there. Yeah, because the ground is soft, we're just going to put a couple of treads down. We've got the car secured to a tree just for a bit of extra stability, and then we're going to try and jack it up, get that tyre up in the air, and try and somehow refit that tyre. Somehow. I don't know how that's going to go.
Do anyone know what they're doing?
Nah.
Like you said, they were churchies. That's probably why it's off in the first place.
There's a big hole there. There's a huge hole.
In the tyre.
Yeah.
That's bad.
You're saying how good we were going too.
No good.
No good. So we're screwed.
Yeah, so you need to get on your telephone mobile and get someone to bring in a tyre.
Yeah. So my thought is, there is like a clearing on the left in about 150 metres.
Drag me up.
Do we drag it there, put it there, go back to camp,
happen.
get the Starlink out and try and organise one tonight and go get it in the morning? So I just hooked a strap up to the 105 just because he can't really get any traction with one tyre off, and I'm just going to pull him up here only 30 metres or so to where it's flat ground. Where am I going, Dad? So I'm just going to pull him up a little bit out of the way off the track, and then we'll try and get the hell out of here. Imagine coming across this thing. Someone would think they've just dished the car. Look at it. Busted windows, no tyre.
This guy just gets
Covered in bumps.
Scrambles out with his stuff. Don't look at me.
my goon sack.
What a day.
What a day. We're not there yet.
No, we've still got a bit.
There's 2 days left.
Wow.
What are these shit tyres?
Not predators, that's for sure.
Predators, mate. Didn't happen to predators, did it? Shit boxes.
I can't actually.
I like this leave it there. Looks like it's still good.
What do you mean the tire's broken? We'll come back and get that later.
BRB. Looks like a piece of shit. It looks like a full Desmond car. Got some full Westies come up here like
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Mate, what a situation. There we go. We're on Bliss. We're just going past this big down 105 series. See you, buddy.
Track's not done with us yet. It's so slippery and bushy getting up out of here. What a day.
2Ks is all downhill.
Yeah, I know that. Well, I was half right. It is 2Ks, but it's not all downhill.
We're fast tracking it.
This is the shortcut.
Yeah.
We're doing this one?
Yeah, you ready?
I'm always ready.
We're going past the setting sun. We're still on the track. We come onto it at 1:30. Tyler told me there's a downhill run for 2Ks. I'm not convinced that's right. We seem to be going uphill since he said that, but I've heard it all before.
Honestly, so lucky you just don't give a shit about your car, right? Imagine we're down here with the 80. Oh my god.
This track just keeps going and going and going. I'm not really filming anymore. There's been a bit more mud, very overgrown, a few logs to clear, darkness is upon us. We're just going to keep smashing our way out of here till we get out on the main road, and then probably about a 20-minute drive to camp. This is wild. I came up to this bit and I was like, oh, I'll come and kick these logs in this rut. And then I walk up and that's not a rut. That's a hole down the center of the earth. So, yeah. We have to try and like straddle there and there or something. It's a pretty wide straddle. Like once you got a car here, you're going to be tight. Because you got to be up where TJ is and on this edge.
Yeah, I don't know if I can straddle that.
Like it's going to, it looks like, oh, you straddle that, but that's going to be like not much in it. You don't want to be...
This bank just falls in a bit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you're gonna be tight. Like you're gonna be here and right. You're gonna be on two edges.
But you can't go up on that side.
No, because there's a hole just behind Demi. Like this is where it falls away again here.
Oh yeah.
So we worked out this here. There is a track around over in there that you can't really see, but where Dad is. But there's like a pretty much a winch wall there. So we're deciding, do we risk it there? But that's probably pretty dodgy, or we'll just go down there and winch up the winch wall. 9:15. I've hit the main road. I don't even know what's going on.
Hold like steady acceleration the whole time.
So yeah, we decided to go around that collapsed bridge, just do the winch wall. And then there was big logs up on the road ahead, so we got me through. Then I said, I'll go start clearing the logs. You get Lakin and Dad through. So they're just finishing getting Dad through now, which took ages. I've been maybe nearly an hour now, 45 minutes clearing logs. Winching myself and winching logs out of the way, and this will go down as one of the more hectic days for driving. This was wild. What an afternoon. Well, you both spoke at the same time. What was that?
Definitely good news. We've just got this battle on our hands with my truck out of this hole. If you got a chance to come back on foot, mate, you do it to look at what we got here. Run it forward. Tighten the winch. Stop.
This doesn't sound good. What's this shit show I've come to down here?
No, it's a situation. We've got one car up, nearly got two.
So Dad can't go backwards because he's buried and we can't get to his toe points. He can't go forward because he's like bull bar height into a bank. And that tyre is off the bead too. So we're in a hell of a situation here.
We've got to turn back time and dig and laugh and smile and have some fun.
I'll go get a shovel.
The fun part is we get to have a midnight swim and a midnight snack.
You know what the fun part is? I was up the main road. Now I'm going back into it. We're going on a rescue mission now at 9 o'clock at night to rescue Dad. Oh, I celebrated too early.
Yep.
We're back on, boys. We're back on.
Oh man, what a night. So the plan was to dig that front tyre out, try and get it back on the bead or change it, then dig out the dirt in front of his bull bar and winch him up.
That's where I got it from.
We're still here, guys.
You might maybe get those with your hand.
1 hour later.
1 hour later.
This is a fun family day out.
Family trip. Woo!
Yeah, it's moving. It is popping out. There it is.
Wow. The struggle's real.
We wouldn't make it in Formula 1, would we? Oh, my fingers.
I'm not time sure, but I'm guessing it's 10 or 11 o'clock at night. There it is, it's 11:25. Put another tyre on this thing after popping a tyre off the bead. And we're winching in what's Tyler's telling us the last 300 metres of this track coming up midnight.
Last 190 metres, every 100 metres.
We made it. How does it feel?
I'm having trouble purging a grin out of your brother at the moment.
Huh? Now just the rest of the track to go.
Perfect.
Bit of an update, guys. 11:47. Still in the tracks.
Yeah.
Haven't had dinner?
No.
We're super dirty.
Yeah.
But we're having fun.
Yeah.
Yay!
I saw her talking now, my ears were burning. Her feet started walking now, they started turning. My eyes were half open, but
My mum, next day, I'm bloody tired. We pretty much gave up filming in the end last night, but yeah, that early celebration, what was that, like 8 o'clock or something, 8:39 whenever I thought I was out of the track, and then had to go back and get Dad, and we ended up getting out there at 11:45. That was a lot of digging.
I'm feeling very stiff and sore this morning just from running up and down those hills all day. I had to do so many laps for gear and carrying Zeph around, and we were all having a bit of a turn of the shovel. Mostly TJ and Lakin, they were putting in a huge effort digging Dad's truck out there last night, but that was an absolutely wild day. It's going to be one of the, you know, up there with the more insane days on the track. Yeah, I got out at 11:45 and then got to camp at, I don't know, 10 past 12 last night, had some dinner. We had a wash off in the creek just here, and then we're in bed by just after 1 o'clock, I believe. It's crazy how quick events can turn. Like, you know, obviously you're not going to the track thinking or hoping that's going to happen. We started that track at 2 o'clock, and, you know, I thought it'd be, you know, a few hours in the mud and fun and that, but just those couple of things going wrong, and yeah, it just became a wild day, but it'll definitely be one for the memories that we all won't be forgetting anytime soon. I think TJ has well and surely learned his lesson. You need a spare tyre when you go four-wheel driving, because now today we're going to have to try and track down a spare 35, so it can be for a 105 or a 79. I don't think rim size really matters. Just needs to be a 35, and then I have to go pick it up and get back out on that track to fit it, and then get the car back out of there. So this ain't over yet. Beautiful spot to wake up for the morning though. Camp's just up in there, sun's coming through the trees, and then beautiful creek and water down to all of this. Zeph's got his favourite chair, stool, whatever you want to call it. It's the Thai gear one, he loves it. How are you feeling after last night's big events?
She was a wild one. I feel great, actually. I'm excited to go back in there.
I'm not.
I am. And hopefully we'll come out in daylight.
I don't know how we're going to get a spare tyre yet, that's the situation.
Lakin and TJ just gonna...
Yeah, but yeah, they went and asked the guy over there as a 105, but he's got a 33, so it won't work.
Oh, damn it.
So I got the Ecoflow portable battery box here this morning, putting in work, charging up all the camera gear from last night. So on this, you know, I run my fridge, charge up all my camera gear. I can't remember the wattage, but it's got like a 1800 watt inverter built in or something. So it's got, you know, it's got 4 power points on it, a heap of USB chargers, so we're charging up all our phones, GoPros, drones, main camera batteries, all that different stuff. And then Lakin's got Starlink, so running the Starlink off it as well this morning, which is out in the paddock over there. And then that's giving us reception, which we do need, so we can try and organise a spare tyre today somehow on a Sunday, go pick it up out here in the middle of nowhere, and try and get back out that track to fit it. But yeah, that's all going to be a wait and see situation. It's got a good screen on this too, so you can see it's at 80%. We were using it last night and a bit this morning. It's got your output and your input, and then that there is like a far DC type thing, so that runs from the battery to that, and then that powers this, and it makes it like super fast as well. So when you're driving, this thing charges up super quick.
Well, what you do, we drive to yours. I mean, no, you guys drive to the dudes, grab the tyre, drive back. Then we go on the 4 drive trip to.
It'd be convenient if he had a licence. We just send him off.
Yeah, because he's saying things like that so easy. You just drive 5 hours that way.
I'll wait here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You come back.
How are we feeling after yesterday's big events?
Tired and sore.
I feel alright.
Yeah.
What did we learn?
He's searching for Panadol and had some fucking anti-inflammatories.
Yeah, well, I had to dig someone's car out, but apart from that, I'm feeling pretty good.
And we learned, what do we need to bring next time?
Spare tyre.
He looks so ashamed.
I feel like also beadlocks, because Gary done a tyre,
Yeah.
Tyson done a tyre, me and you beadlocks.
That's us. I was saying to Demi when we were like flat bickies up those ruts, like pinballing on the side, like on the sides. You need beadlocks for that sort of stuff.
100%.
Especially
Otherwise-
like I was on 6 PSI, I don't
Yeah.
have any issues.
Yeah.
And you saw how flat they were this morning.
So what's the plan now with the spare tyre situation?
Might go for a little drive. Search all these camps for someone that has a 79, an 80 or a 200.
Beg someone to give it to you.
105.
Or 105, sorry.
Not an 80.
And sell it and sell it.
You should have just
Get
bought an
myself
80
to it.
series and then you could have my spare tyre.
Yeah.
You do have like 200 spare tyres though.
Yeah, not here, but
Not here.
Or we'll just try and check one of these people in the camps, see if they have one of those cars. Otherwise we're going for a big drive, or we wait until tomorrow morning, go for a small drive. I don't know. It's not good.
Hey Zeppy, You relaxing? You don't want any more?
Lock us in and just and come back. Just let me see what it does.
Well, we are going to finish up that episode there. Make sure to tune in next week as we head back into the forest to try and recover the 105. The rain sets in and it turns into absolute chaos.
Mate, this will be the last time you ever go full driving.
Just one thing after another. Get me out of here.
And what did we just work out about your car? We reckon it's done a head gasket.
Yeah, blown head gasket.
That's why I was getting hot yesterday, because now it's coughing and sputtering and blowing white smoke everywhere. So we're limping that out of here too.
Yeah.
It's just
What's that, 2 out of 4? Yours keeps not starting.
Yeah, I got my starter motor after roll started.
Fucking hell.